Hey, Poison
Hello.
Ivy. Yeah.
Hi.
Say that again, like what you said in the comments.
Um, I said natural stopped being enough when we started comparing ourselves to beauty standards that we could just never meet. Because someone is always going to be prettier than you. There's always going to be a gold standard for what beautiful is supposed to be. And we kind of lost sight of loving ourselves. And so when we lost that love, we started comparing ourselves to what we believe the beauty standard is based on social media, based on TV. And we kind of lost sight of beauty being in the eye. So,
Yeah, that's a great answer because I was thinking like at one point in time, women that was naturally natural and they just went away from it.
mhm, I agree. I think that there's more than, I don't know. You know why? Because I'm looking at the younger generations and I'm not seeing that natural being embraced. I think that the older generations are um trying to learn how to like rediscover loving who they are without the makeup, without the hair, added hair and stuff. But the younger generations are our future. There's no doubt about it. And I don't really see a ton of them. Well, just the ones that I see here on TikTok. I don't see a lot of them embracing, loving themselves naturally. And it's a long, hard road back to that, especially when you've been so indoctrinated to believe that you are enough, that you're not enough, right? So, um, it's a long journey back to accepting yourself naturally because we live in a society where you have to have the longest hair or the prettiest lashes or the nicest skin or the biggest booty, and it's just it's so hard to if you don't have a stable, if you're not grounded enough to not be in comparison mode, you're gonna lose yourself. And I would be sitting here lying if I said that I didn't go through that myself.
And see, it just depends on women. I say two generations ago, or probably late 1970s, 1980s, especially in the 1990s, they never held themselves accountable. And also, women, a lot of women, they they just act selfishly. And how can I say this? You know how twerking was invented and all this shit.
Hmm.
A lot of women think certain things they do is cute, and they don't realize their daughters is is literally watching you check your ass like it's cute. So then they join the party. So now they shaking their ass, and they 4 or 5 and 6 years old. And so in the beauty standards, the same shit. Like they watching them put on makeup, wigs and weave. So when they get a certain age, well, I can't really. How old you think, on average, the little girl get her first weave or wig?
I think it might be getting younger.
Exactly.
I think it might be getting younger with today's age, but I'm just speaking from experience, right? Like my mom put a relaxer in my hair at the age of 8, I believe. But
Wow.
my mom was never, taught how to take care of her hair. So naturally, she didn't really, up into a certain point where my hair started to get unmanageable. My mom was just like, you know what, I'm gonna put a relaxer in it, it'll make it more manageable. And then that in itself triggered me not knowing how to love or to take care of my natural curl pattern until I became an adult and I had to learn how to embrace myself for who I really am, you know? And like I said, it's a long journey, especially I didn't go back to my natural hair until 2020. So I've been 6 years natural, and I can't imagine me slapping a relaxer back in my hair. Um
Congratulations for going natural, my love.
Thank you. That doesn't go to say that I don't wear extensions sometimes, but that's my choice.
Oh,
But
my love. You gotta completely graduate. You can't go back to high school.
no, no, no. So see,
You can't go back to high school.
this is where I have to disagree with you because one second, I have a call coming
Okay,
in.
my love. Take your time. Where did she go? Um, that was a great conversation that we had for that time being. Um, but see, beautiful women, they're in delusion with beauty. Women are in a delusion when it comes to beauty. They don't understand true beauty, godly beauty. God created you to be natural. So to me as a man, when I look at another woman that's not natural, she's doing God a disservice. She's doing God a disservice. Her granny doing God a disservice. Her mother doing God a disservice. Her auntie doing God a disservice. Her auntie doing God a disservice. And of course, her ghetto ass cousin is doing God a disservice. Natural, hey, we all got ghetto cousins. So I'm just I'm just saying. But stop doing God a disservice when it comes to natural beauty. And see, and women took advantage of all these damn women products in their independence. They out of control with it. They out of control with it. See, I believe women, they're afraid of their natural self. It be women with makeup, weave, wigs, plastic surgery. Those type of women, they would tell a man to stay true to yourself. How can a fake woman, how can a woman that's ashamed of her natural self tell a man like me, especially me, to stay true to myself? I would tell her, without saying bitch, I would say, my love, look yourself in the mirror when you say that. Look yourself in the mirror when you say that. You're no in position to say that, my love. You're not, because you're not your natural self. You don't even walk like you. You're trying to walk like a model. You're trying to pose with one foot down and another half fucking way, or on your tippy toes. That ain't you. That's not you. And this is the problem with women. This is the problem with women. This is the problem I have with women. They embrace fake over real. Be your natural self. But they always want to compare their nose, their lips, their ears, their butt, their stomach, their chicken breasts. They always want to compare, well, I say their balloons. They always want to compare each body part to the next woman. That's idiotic. God made you to be you. God made you to be you. And it's sad that a woman that looks herself in the mirror and don't feel beautiful. She only feel beautiful when she put the bullshit makeup on. She only feel beautiful when she put the wig and weave on and cover herself up with a damn wraparound, whatever the fuck it is that woman put up on her head. It's like that Erica Badu bullshit. Even Erica Badu, she's not a natural woman. She's a fake woman. She's a fake woman. Pardon me, y'all. I'm cooking too, so just taking my time. I'm cooking. And this is the problem with women. They look up to other women that's either acting like, can I say, I just all that make up a word. They're acting like a sleazy. They're acting like a sling, right? A 304, I should say, yeah. A 304. They look up to women. This is the crazy part. Women put on makeup more than clowns do. Jabari, what up, my nigga? Women put on makeup more than clowns do. Let's talk about it. I support natural beauty. I love women. Don't get me wrong. I love women. Right? I love beautiful women. I love beautiful women. What straight black American man don't love beautiful women? And I'm not even talking about sexually. That goes without saying. I'm talking about What get my attention from a woman is her mental, the way she talk, the way she act, the way she move. True femininity. True femininity. And the rest take care of itself. When she act like a queen, when she know her role and never challenge a king authority. That's what excite me. That's what get my guy hard. That's what I call my man below me. My guy. That's what get my guy hard. When a woman is being a woman. When she's being a natural woman. But you got these fake women that brag about and say that they're a natural born woman. No, y'all not. Because see, if y'all was a natural born woman, and I'm not talking about no gender change when I say natural born woman. If you was born a natural born woman, you would be natural. From your head to your toes, you would be natural. All the way through. All the way through. And see, women, they don't have a mind of their own. And these are the facts. The proof is in the pudding when it comes to women. They don't have a mind of their own. They're trying to outdo each other. How the fuck can you outdo another woman? By being you, you're you. You're you. The only how, if you're outdoing somebody, if you're in real competition, for example, LeBron James, he's supposed to outdo Michael Jordan. He's supposed to be better than Michael Jordan because they play the same damn game. In the NBA, that's in the game. Women trying to outdo another woman when it comes to life. Y'all can't do that. There's more women in this world than men. You got women fighting over the same man. You have women, for example, shit, fuck it. 'Cause I live this in real time. I remember in the era of women, there was a shame of being thick. There was a shame of being thick. It was either you're fat or you're skinny. But once rappers embracing women's thickness, their thick became a trend. Women had to have that fat ass. They have to have it. See, women would do anything for beauty, to look and feel beautiful. Women are selfish when it comes to beauty. This is real shit. Barry, I appreciate your support, bro. Real shit. And women, they don't appreciate being natural. See, and now, and my next live later is going to be called Good Girl versus Bad Girl, because good girls and bad girls, they're in competition. They're in competition because when a bad girl see that a man that she want talking to a good girl, that bad girl is going to be jealous of the good girl. And she's going to have a conversation with a good girl and try to get the good girl to become a bad girl. That's what they do. That's what the fuck they do. That's what they do. That's what women do. See, being a competition, that's for little fucking kids and professional athletes. That's competition. Kids being in competition with each other to see who got the most toys, who got the most games. And teenage shit, who got the most shoes? Who can get the most numbers? What kind of car you drive? That bullshit. Now when it comes to adults, competition for jobs, or who got a better fucking job? Who gives a shit? And see, and this is the problem with women. You're competing against another woman for what? You're not being true to yourself, my love. You're not, my love. You're not. I just feel sad for women that's fake, that's not themselves. Yeah, Divine, whatever the fuck your name is, yeah. I'm talking about women. This shit ain't sad. It's beautiful. Come join the conversation. If you're mad enough, come join the conversation. I'm stating facts, and you and your damn feelings. Come join the conversation, though. You're invited. I dare you. No, women, stop being. I respect men, so I'm a real man myself, so I respect another man. So I'm not going to be disrespectful. I just say this. Divine, sir, do your job as a king that you think you are by holding women accountable. That's your job. Hold them accountable. Don't be in your feelings, and you a man. Don't be in your feelings of the truth. Everything I said is the truth. Now, I invited you. If you don't accept the invite, it is what the fuck it is. You are in your feelings. For one, you're on my live talking shit. One. Two, I can clearly read and you start off hating. You start off hating. This is about women. This is the topic about women. Why are you getting on a man for? Men hold themselves accountable every single day. Every single day. But men don't hold women accountable. And women don't even hold themselves accountable. You got to get your women and your life in check, in line. You have to do that. Be a man. Instead of hating on another man. That's sad, bro. That's sad. You want to turn down a black man for what? What you getting? And you can't even turn me down. I got status. You can't turn me down. 5 books published on Amazon, monetized on YouTube. You can't turn me down. And I'm doing this for content because I'm a podcaster too. You can't turn me down. I'm telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So bless me, God. It is what it is. You're invited. You're more than welcome to join the conversation, but you're not. I sense cowardness, but it is what it is. And see, and this is the problem I have with other men when it comes to a woman's aid. Stop saving them. Stop helping them. Stop. Stop doing that shit. Let them suffer. They're independent, right? So let them suffer. Let them struggle how we struggle. Let them do that. Let them do that. Let them struggle how we struggle. No excuses. No excuses. And as a man, it's my responsibility for keeping it 100 with a woman. And see, I'm being honest with a woman out of love. Because I ask women this all the time. You want me to lie to you? Or you want me to tell you the truth? It's up to you. It's up to you. And see, in women, especially black women, matter of fact, all women, see, all women want men to tell them the truth. But when men tell them the truth, they get upset. It's a problem. And if a woman asks me, do I look beautiful? If she asks me, do she look beautiful? My answer would be this. My answer would be this. You don't look natural beautiful, my love. You look beautiful, but not natural beautiful. There's a difference. And I just love being honest. I really, truly do. And it's not personal. It's not personal. I'm doing this to educate women. I'm doing this to improve their behavior. That's what I'm doing. But you got men out here. You got men out here that I hate. That I hate on another man.
What's up, bro?
What up, bro?
Hey, how long were you live yesterday?
You said what?
How long were you live yesterday?
You left it live yesterday?
I said, how long were you live?
About damn. I'd say either 3 or 4 hours, one of them.
Because I only be seeing you live at night.
You said you want to see me live? What?
I only see you live at night.
Of course.
Yeah. You usually get some baddies in there too.
Yeah. I love going on live at night, but today, I was on somebody live, and this other woman, she was out of pocket, so she just motivated me to do a live right now.
Type shit. Type shit.
Yes, sir. And Grant, bro, why women don't embrace natural beauty?
I think there's something wrong with my mic, but I think it's too easy to put on. I mean, like makeup is it's like catfish. So they always want to look as best as they can. Which I mean, So like it's ugly. Like ugly shorties can be not ugly when they put on makeup. So why would they want to be natural if they look kind of bad? So that's why they do makeup. It enhances the feature.
But we know this. You're right about that. But we know this though. There's women, well, a few women that are naturally natural and they look sexy.
It's like low population percent.
Well, see, I view it as if a women if women enhance themselves, it's like a professional athlete taking steroids. That's how I look at it.
Yep. Yeah.
Like the PEDs, performance enhancing drugs. So women enhance themselves just to look and feel beautiful. It's pathetic.
You talk to natural.
I love natural women.
Like when they go out, do you think women should go out in the club ever?
Do I think women should go out in a club?
Yep.
Only 304s and fake looking women, meaning they're not their natural beautiful self. Only those type of women should go to the club. 304s and the ones that's not natural beautiful women.
Yeah. Like naturally, yeah, naturally beautiful. It's like, hey, I'm gonna hop off though. I just wanted to see what was up.
Appreciate the support, bro.
Sure. Peace.
And shout out to the women out there that's natural. Come join the conversation. And see, women have to embrace being natural. They don't embrace it. They want a man to respect their beauty while their beauty is fake. You're enhancing your looks. That's not sexy, my love. You're enhancing your looks. That's not sexy, my love. It's not. That's not sexy. And see, in these women, these naive, mentally lost women, they don't understand. Men, a lot of men only see y'all one way. So we are enhancing ourselves, men only thinking with their the tip of their brain. That's what they think. But men, we want a relationship in marriage, but not with a 304, not with a woman that invests her money on wigs and weave. She's spending over thousands of dollars on wigs and weave and makeup. You can start a business with that. My love, you can start a business. You can start a business with that type of money. And women always put their beauty first. They always put their beauty first. They always put their fucking beauty first. That's the problem. That's the problem. They always put their beauty first. Just got to call a spade a spade. A lot of women are selfish, and a lot of women, they want to have power. And that's like what it's about. I feel like women, they're jealous of men for being in a higher position, for having power over them, the ultimate power. And I'm going to talk about that later tonight, too. When I go back live later tonight, that's going to be the topic.
Hello?
Hey, Emma,
Hey.
how's your day?
It's going good. I mean, I'm wondering, like, you don't care if people do wear makeup, do you? You're just wondering, like, do women even like natural beauty anymore? Yeah, I think they do. I think
Why you think
makeup's
that?
just a part of that mainly now, especially. A lot of like young girls use makeup, like literal like children, like 8, 9, 10 year olds. It's just only gonna get worse, so I don't really think natural beauty actually is enough anymore.
See, because women in your generation, your mother's generation, and so on, they view shit like that as cute. So, for example, y'all
It is
think
cute.
it's cute, see, and it's not cute. It's not cute for a 6-year-old girl and a 7-year-old girl
Oh no,
or an
I'm not
8-year-old
talking about
girl.
that. I'm talking like me, a grown woman wearing makeup. It is cute, right?
I'm gonna say that. For example,
Mm,
at this point in my life, no, it's not cute because when I get older
okay.
as a man and more mature as a man, as the real man that I am, I love natural women. Like
That's great, but
natural
I'm just
beauty
gonna tell you,
matters.
hey, real quick, good luck, bro, because you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out the 70-year-olds, they still love to put on a little lipstick and a little blush, alright? So, I mean, good luck with that because that's something women do and it's not often for different. I mean, it depends on who it is, but sometimes it is for other people. They don't like how they look, so they want to cover up or they want to look different or look better, but a lot of the times even myself included, I feel a lot better when I put on a little bit of highlighters, like shimmery stuff. Then when I put on the mascara, which in the photo, that's the stuff that goes on your eyes. That's not really much makeup, but it's different for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
But
So
it
I'm just
depends.
saying, good
But see,
luck finding that, cause a lot of women really like to put on makeup.
like this the thing though. Okay, a question. Um, what year was lipstick was invented?
I learned this actually when I took a class before. I can't remember, but I'm trying to think if it was 1800s. Do you know?
Really?
I think it might have actually been clear back in the 1800s, if not early 1900s. And it's actually, they're like a lot of the companies that are around today, they were around back then. And I mean, it's unsafe for you. It's really bad for your skin. They've gotten a lot better with it, but definitely makeup's just really bad for your skin, you know? Even the lip stuff, you know, it might look like it's good for you, but it's not good, you know? The best thing is to have a clean face with nothing on it other than, I don't know, like vitamin
Exactly.
stuff.
So it's not cute, but you said it's cute to put on makeup. It's not cute.
It is cute. That doesn't mean that it's good for you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
It is cute, but that
I
doesn't
know
mean
you're
it's
saying. I know
good.
you're saying. I get that part. It's
I
like me
I
saying that.
like putting
It's
on
like me
makeup.
saying like. It's like
Like
me saying like
that
ice
photo
cream.
in my
I know
profile
you're
picture
saying.
there, I probably had no makeup on, but from the night before, I probably had makeup on my eyelashes and makeup on my cheek too. That's just like leftover makeup. It's cute. It looked cute.
You shouldn't do that, my love. You
That
shouldn't
doesn't mean that
because
it's good for my skin. You know what I'm saying? But women are still gonna put on makeup, you know, even if it's
it's not
not good
cute.
for them.
It's not cute.
Give me one sec.
See. Okay.
I'm listening. Just give me one sec. I gotta mute.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it's not cute for women to put on makeup only if she's on TV. But you have women that took makeup to the extreme. And now little girls, they see their older sister that's in high school putting makeup on, that's in college putting makeup on, and of course their mother putting makeup on. That's not cute.
Yeah. There'll also be people here on TikTok. They literally do like get readies with their child. Don't even get me started on recording children and posting them for millions of people.
Exactly.
Don't get me started on that. But
They
now
think it's
you
cute.
want to have your child putting on not pound. I'm being funny here, but ton of fucking makeup and ton of skincare and shit, and you're advertising and you're getting paid for this shit. What's your child getting? Your child's getting. I mean, your child's getting a lifelong, not, I wouldn't call it insecurity, but now at the ripe age of fucking 7, they think that they need to be putting this shit on. And it's, yeah, I think that's sad, but oh, don't even get me started on how young girls are growing up quick nowadays. But don't even get me started on that, because then I'll get into, it's just kids growing up really quick nowadays. The clothing, the toys, the activities, the hobbies they do. It's
Cell
not
phones.
this. It's the phones. It truly is the phones, and I feel like once you realize that, you'll be a little bit better off. Once you realize that it truly is, it's that phone. It's the phone. Mm-hmm. But don't get me started on that, because yeah, they do. And we can't do nothing about that because we're not the parents of the children, and there's a lot of children, you know what I mean? But you can talk about it, debate people, but I really don't think like a lot of people think that being quote unquote natural is enough. A lot of people think that they want to get like plastic surgery, even like stuff like that. I don't know.
Because see, I looked at it as women are fuck it, I said they're afraid and they're cowards when it comes to them being natural. They'd be ashamed of their
Oh, I definitely am
balloon
not.
breasts.
Oh, well, I can tell you, don't get me started on that, because I definitely can tell you, maybe when I was younger, and yeah, maybe, like teenager, whatever, but now, I don't care. I really don't care. Like, I will tell you straight up, I go out all the time, my hair might be a mess, like, I just put it up in a bun or something ugly, like, I don't care. No makeup on. Might actually have old makeup on, like the mascara, the black stuff under my eye. I don't care. That's okay. That's natural. Whatever. Partially natural. Might go out. I forgot to shave my legs, but it's warm out and I want to go for a walk. I'm going for a walk. I'm
Now
doing
see,
that because I don't care. I don't care what other people think about me. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah,
right.
quote unquote, natural might not be enough, but there are a lot of people that they don't care. They love themselves and they love their body, their entire body. Like, that's just what it is for me.
N-
Like, I might be a little bit too confident, but ever
n-
since I started going to the gym and lifting and shit, that's what just made me like, holy fuck. I don't care that my face doesn't look the best right now because of all this acne and shit. I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck.
Now I would say, I'm glad you brought up the legs. Now, a woman can be 99.9% natural. She got to shave them legs. She have to.
You realize that would make them not
That's why I
natural?
said. That's why I said 99.9%. They gotta be
Yeah, and I understand
99.9% natural.
I understand men
She gotta shave
like
them
that, but
legs.
if you I mean if you think about it, you know, I don't have a boyfriend. I'm not doing it to please anybody. Am I going to go to the gym and go work out? Am I gonna go to a nice restaurant or see people like shit and whatever with hairy fucking legs? No. But am I gonna go on a walk around town or go into my local gas station with some hairy legs? Yeah, I don't really care. Who cares if there's even if
What?
there's somebody? I mean, yeah, if there's somebody
What about
cute,
your
if there's
husband
somebody
potential?
cute
Then
there,
what about your potential husband?
I don't really care. If there's somebody cute there, okay. I really don't care. That's if you don't know if you get uncomfortable by that, I don't really agree with that. And it's I mean it's not an often thing. It's like a here and there. Like oops, I forgot. Or like, oh, I'm only with my friend for like today. Like, we could
Why did
possibly go
TikTok just
swimming. So like,
why did
yeah, I'm gonna
TikTok
go swimming. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there are people here, but like, I'm only with my friend for today, and I'm gonna go swimming with her. Like, it's okay. Like, poison ivy, do you agree with that? Like, here and there, sometimes your legs are a little bit hairy. Okay, who
I'm
cares?
sorry, I just came back. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about.
Oh, that's okay.
we was like talking about partly what we talked about, but
Natural.
yeah, like natural beauty.
Oh,
And
yeah. So,
how?
I think I had said, I've been like my natural hair since
Yes,
2020, and I
yes,
talked
girl.
about how my mom wasn't raised to take care of her hair, so naturally, like, my mom
You
didn't
didn't.
know how to,
Yep.
so she put a perm in my hair when I was like 8 years old. But I'm not like judging. My mother did an amazing job at raising me. It has nothing to do with
Mine
that. But I
too.
was I was talking about how
Yeah.
um we started comparing ourselves to this gold standard of what beauty is supposed to be, and that's where we kind of lost sight. But then I think the host, you were saying something about you can't go back to high school. What I was going to say, if I choose to wear extensions in my hair, that's my choice. It
Right.
has nothing to do with my
Period.
lack thereof, like self-love.
Same.
It's a
Same with
choice.
me having hairy
Here we
legs,
go. Here
occasionally
we go.
going
Like with this
swimming
like
or going
period
to the
shit.
grocery store. Me-Meechie. Like that's what I was asking you, Poison Ivy, because
Natural beauty is
that's
key.
that's not natural quote unquote brute beauty. Oh, you changed the topic to that one thing. But I was like, yeah, I don't think the majority of women do think that quote unquote natural beauty, no makeup, no nothing is enough anymore. But that doesn't mean that we still don't have moments where we're like, I look good, no makeup, no nothing. Like, I love
Once
myself. You know what I
once
mean?
again, like
Right.
The
Emma
majority
just
of
said
people
earlier,
love
makeup
themselves.
hurts women.
It's
Oh, it
a
does. It's
journey
bad for
back
you.
to, and it also depends on what what value you place on makeup. If you cannot
Yeah,
go
of course. Yeah,
outside
right.
without makeup and you have to
Yeah.
cake it on your face every single day, that's a problem. That's an internal problem. But if
Insecurity.
me and my husband, we went
Yeah.
out for our anniversary dinner, I put on some makeup, I put on my eyelashes,
You're
and
gonna get a cute pic.
yeah, I went and got
Duh.
it has nothing to do.
He
But
gonna have a suit on or
normally,
something, probably
See,
like
see,
something
see,
cute,
see, but
right?
see, but see, but see, like poison ivy, that's a choice and a decision.
Hmm.
Your husband is gonna love you no matter what, my love. Like
right,
if you did, if
exactly.
you didn't
So
put
it
on the
doesn't
Right,
makeup,
matter
with
if
the
if you
I get
didn't,
it
makeup
or
and
not. I
without.
do it for myself.
nope.
I don't
She's
do
It
it
doing
for
does
it by
matter.
anybody
herself.
else.
It
It
does
doesn't
matter.
matter
If
with
you
or
didn't
without
put
the
on the
makeup.
makeup, if you didn't put on the makeup, the picture would be even more beautiful. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that's
Oh,
you're entitled
period.
to. You
And
know
I
what?
respect
You
that
are
opinion.
entitled
Thank you.
to feel how you feel about what your standard is, and I don't disagree with you. But what I'm saying, I think that what value a woman places on hair and makeup it controls her. Like if she places a high value, if she cannot look at herself without makeup and see beauty, then that's a problem. That's an
Yeah.
internal problem. But if you want to
And
put on some
yeah.
blush and some bronzer and a lip,
That's what
there's
I was
nothing
telling
wrong
him
with
about.
that.
Like, I love putting on some mascara, some blush, some lip
I
stuff. Like,
I
that's just
understand
like,
that, but y'all got to trip off what y'all saying. Okay, like question: Who are you as a woman without makeup, weave, and wigs?
I'm the same
I'm the
woman I
same
am with it.
person, and
Then
that's
be
what y'all
that.
ain't getting, and it's
Then
But
be
kind of
that's
that. No,
my
honestly
no.
choice though.
frustrating.
But see,
It
exactly,
doesn't hurt
Emma.
nobody, and
Y'all
it's
not
my
understanding
body.
that.
I can
Y'all not
do.
understanding. See, and that's dangerous.
It's
Oh
We
dangerous
care.
God,
for
We no,
you
no,
please
to
no.
get in a
Listen,
stop.
no,
car, Mr. Michi. It's
listen.
dangerous
No,
for you
no,
to
no,
get
no, no,
into a
no, no, no.
car, but you
Listen,
choose to do that.
listen. No,
No, no, for real.
I don't know.
makeup,
I feel
wigs, and weave.
Kind of
I
frustrating.
feel like what you're trying to do, and like this is respectfully, I feel like what you're trying to do is you're trying to make it seem that if a woman chooses to wear makeup, even though myself and Emma have explained to you what our choice is,
But I'm
I
telling
think
you,
of
as a
I
myself
like
man,
it. It
top
makes me feel
tier.
cuter.
If my hair ain't done or if my hair's done, I'm still top tier. It doesn't really matter. But
Period, boo. I'm
if I
trying to get
decide
like
to put
that.
on
it
some
does
blush,
matter if y'all do that.
if I put, but I already explained that to you, and what you're trying to do is cycle back and try to
I'm
rewrite
not.
what I said.
Your words is I just said without the makeup, without the wigs and weave. What like who are you as a woman,
And I
right?
said I'm still the same
Do you want me to
person.
But you're
You're
explain to you
going
going
what
out
kind of
and
no no
woman?
listen, but
Well,
you're
Poison
going back to
Ivy.
that wigs and
We can
weave and
explain to him
makeup.
what kind of woman we are.
That's
I
what
like
I'm
you
saying.
animals
trying
and
to, all right,
That's
you
what
children.
know
I'm
what I'm gonna
saying.
do,
You
because
don't
I
need
feel
it.
like this conversation is not gonna go anywhere.
It is
I really
because
respect you because I like this topic, but I think I'm gonna
I
drop
appreciate
because
it.
you're trying
Go
to.
ahead.
Okay, have a good
It
day.
just a disagreement. It is what it is. It is what it is. And this is the problem. I have a right, she have a right, whoever have a right to disagree. I'm speaking like from a man view,
I hear you.
from a straight man view.
And I respect your opinion completely,
We
but can
love
you
women that's natural.
I
Now
like
they
I
accept,
like
they
that. I like
accept.
natural men too.
For example, her
And I
husband.
explained to you that it's also I have a right to put on makeup even though I know it's
I'm
harmful to
not
my
questioning.
skin.
I'm not questioning your right. Like for example, I have a right to rob a bank. But check this out. But I'm saying is
That's
this: we have choices and decisions.
that
Now,
harms
I'm
somebody.
not
Me
knocking
putting on
y'all.
makeup isn't harming anybody other than me.
Well,
If I can interject.
You
that's harm.
potentially
Wait.
actually
Abs.
wait, potentially
He,
harm. You potentially harm yourself every day when you typically get into a car to go to work. I don't put makeup on every day. So this is not even equal to you talking
you can't
about
compare that.
robbing a bank.
We have to be
I
in a
might drop
vehicle
like
to go to
her
work.
too because I don't know. I
That
mean,
because of
unless you go
disagreement
ahead and
in a conversation is not. It is what it is. Do what you do.
can I hear from Yusuf maybe? Like
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to. I've just been listening, and um, I think the host has a point, but I also
Thank you.
support the ladies' position. And
period.
with the host, I think where his points are at the choices, but I also have a little pushback on the in trying to enforce your beliefs and your thoughts onto the ladies. But at the same time, you both agree that natural beauty, and it's favoured by many people and many couples and so on.
Right.
Um, Me myself, I don't mind either for my partners
Right.
or partner,
You don't
and
want too much. You don't want too much,
no, and
obviously.
No,
I'm
Nobody
see,
likes
no,
50.
that.
see, no, see, no, see. Either
I'm
you do or you
54.
don't.
I sometimes have to tidy up the greys. You know what I'm saying? So,
Exactly.
that's I'm at 54. So, I am vain, and
Right.
at the same time, when I do tidy him up, I feel a lot more confident about myself, to be
Right.
honest. I'm in
But
Right.
you know
hospitality.
what?
When I tidy up, hey, when I tidy up and when I
Yep.
tidy up, when I tidy up everything, feel a lot more confident, right?
Yeah,
But you
we
don't
groom
need
out. We groom
but that's
ourselves.
enhancing. That's cheating. If I'm playing a sport, I feel confident no matter what. I don't need to take a performance enhancing drug to perfect my performance. Natural.
Can I ask
It's
how
That's
old you
natural for
are,
me.
host? Can I ask how old you are, host?
Ask me anything, sir.
Your age, sir.
You said what?
Your age. How old you are?
Why you ask me for my age?
No, but just
well,
because
you.
maybe you've got something on me anyway. Because I'm 54. You don't sound 54. So I guess
I'm young.
sorry.
That's
I'm in
Yeah.
my 30s.
Okay. So when I was 30, I was confident as rocks. Very confident. Um, when
But I know like where you're getting at, by the way, but
yeah,
continue.
and I probably would have held your position also, knowing that being young, I had appeal at that age, and having getting the attention from females, I didn't lack that problem. So I could have that opinion that you've got, and that is makeup's just a waste of time. It doesn't do you any good. But if on the flip side of that coin, if you don't have that appeal, and you're not attracted to the opposite sex, you may entertain the concept of a woman wearing makeup, and you may deal with it because you know if you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm trying to get at, I'm not sure if I made that clear.
Quick question. Quick
Yeah,
question.
sure.
Quick
Yeah,
question.
yeah.
Will you prefer a woman that's her true self or her fake self?
No, true self, of course.
I don't think
Okay.
wearing makeup makes you fake.
Yeah, no, 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 not at all. I mean,
It
It
clearly
can make you
does.
look fake. It can make you look really fake and really weird.
and I
Yeah.
think also,
Okay, that's fake.
I like
That's
to do
fake.
fun makeup, like colorful makeup, clown makeup,
Oh
like for
shit.
fun, and then I wash it all off. Like literally for
uh,
fun. And I take
yeah, also
photos, like
think,
creepy photos or like fun photos
yeah,
with like colorful lights and stuff. It's really
right.
cool.
I think age
How
also
will
comes into the
women
role.
how will women feel if makeup was being taken away from them?
I mean, it won't be. I can't debate that because that's just something that won't
It's
happen
just
if
a
you.
question. If it was no makeup, what would your reaction be?
I mean, that would not be. You cannot interrupt me here because, well, makeup has been around for like a while. A while. I don't know how long, but remember we talked about that. I took a class and I think it either very late, like 1800s or early 1900s. So I'm not sure. But
And I bet you it was women before makeup was invented. It was women that was natural.
it
They
was
was
men
beautiful.
who
They
invented
was
Well,
makeup, though.
beautiful.
the men used to in the Egyptian era. Men
The
used to
men
wear
invented
eyeliner.
nail polish, makeup, everything.
It's a man's world.
Eyelash,
Shout out to them.
eyelash. The first thing that came out was like a lipstick, and like the same brand had like eyelash stuff. You would put like powder on your lashes, black shit, and then the nail polish, super bad. Like the first versions of it were super bad, like burning and stuff. But
That don't
I
mean what
mean
I'm
those
saying.
brands are around today, so they are
That
never.
don't
I
mean,
cannot
but that don't
answer to
mean
that.
you
I
do it.
mean, yeah, that would make people really upset because we are all accustomed to that. You know what I'm saying?
But we do know that men control the fashion and beauty industry.
And Me-Meechie, we already talked about how a lot of women do feel, I agree with you, a lot of women do feel like they're not enough without makeup, and that's super sad. You know what I mean? You can find a plethora of videos of like young girls on here saying
And
it.
that's what I'm saying as a straight man. Women, y'all are enough. Y'all don't need the makeup. Y'all don't need
Yeah,
the
and it's
wigs and
good, but
weave.
if you're
And that
advocating
deserves,
it,
see, I deserve to be celebrated for that.
yeah,
For
and if
saying that.
you don't deserve to be celebrated for it, but if you're
I
advocating
do.
for it in a way that you are making women feel shamed for wearing makeup, that's not going to work because
That's
I
y'all
wear makeup
problem
for
for still
fun.
doing that. I'm saying, Emma, you're a beautiful woman. You're
Well, thank
natural. You
you.
don't
Well, thank
need
you. But
makeup, wigs, and
you
weave.
gotta
Ain't no
advocate for
but
it
to it.
in
Ain't
like
no
a
but
way that
to
you
it.
don't make hear me
Embrace
out
your
because
natural beauty.
that's why she
I've
left.
been
You
hearing you
know?
out. Y'all being
Yeah.
rudely. I'm saying I embrace natural beauty. There's no but to it. If I just praised you and said, Emma, you're a natural, beautiful woman. You don't need makeup, wigs, and weave. What's the problem?
Well, thank you. I I know that though. I don't wear wigs. I don't wear makeup every day. I told you, you know, I wear it for fun, colorful, cool makeup looks, like take photos, or like I'll wear like a little bit to go out or something. Like other than that, like I don't wear a lot of makeup. I don't get my nails done. It's just really bad for your nails. I need to take better care of them, like maybe like some oil or like something on them, but they're just like not all the same length, you know? Maybe cut them up a little bit, put some oil on them, but like I'm natural. Like not everybody really does care about all that shit. I don't get my eyelashes done. Like I don't there are a lot of people that do if you look into it, but
Oh yeah, look at how many eyelash stores there are these days in
yeah, I mean, but also
treatment
look into how many people there are
nails.
that just don't care. Like they'll go out to the pool, obviously, like no makeup. Like who wouldn't like
There's no doubt, there's no question. I mean, I think women do because there is an expectation, I think, amongst women to wear makeup. And correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just looking at
there is. There
conversations,
is.
what
Abs,
conversations.
please, please.
So
Hmm?
that,
Expectations.
women
We
have
supposed to
conversations.
lead, not follow.
Sorry, good. Say again, host. What was that last bit?
We supposed to lead, not follow. Like, if you know better, you do better. Once again, I love ice cream, but ice cream can kill you. Well,
Yeah,
can harm you, I should say.
these days you can, yeah, for sure. Oh,
So
there's
it's not
no,
okay. If you know better, you do better. We just taught that. If you know better, you do better.
society
And see,
puts a lot of pressure
but
on
see, we gotta see the apps. We gotta stop making excuses. I know you said you're in your fifties, correct? We have to stop making up excuses for women. I just told her
Mm.
your natural beauty is everything, and yet you still took offense.
Yeah, I do think when it is something that women uh, it's something from teenager days when they grow up. They're surrounded by girls wearing makeup. They get the attention when they wear makeup from young boys, and it just progresses from there into young ladies and women and so on. And it's just, I guess, also society. I mean, there are parts of.
So why they craving for attention?
Well, my wife is Indonesian. She doesn't wear makeup, and she's very, she's quite beautiful. And
Congratulations.
thank you. But at the same time, that if you look at Indonesian women, they have amazing cheekbones, and they've got those that appeal naturally encased within their DNA. And there are cultures that don't. I mean, African women, they've got amazing. I lived in Africa for years, and it's the structure on some of women's faces highlights itself because it protrudes and it captures more light, and so the lips are constantly red because they're the heat, which is what lipstick's all about, really, isn't it? To attract the men, and so on. So, of course, also makeup plays a role in psychologically, so red lipstick apparently represents when a woman's turned on. So, I don't know all the facts of it, but something along those lines.
But the fact is this: we have choices and decisions. I'm a basic, direct person.
Yeah.
We all have choices and decisions. It is a woman's choice if she get plastic surgery,
Yeah.
if she wear weave, wigs, and makeup. It's her choice to spend thousands of dollars to enhance herself. She's spending more money on herself than her own children. So I'm just stating facts. Imagine how much money she'll have in her bank account if she didn't spend a dime on wigs, weave, makeup, and plastic surgery.
Yeah, no doubt. Of course. Definitely going to have a lot more money. But that's the thing. You got people who've got pets, and they blow thousands of dollars on taking care of their pets to the vets and all that sort of stuff. And they may not wear makeup. To them, makeup's irrelevant. I get, I guess it's each to their own, but at the same time, I think like Europeans who have got more pale skin need enhancing in that way. I do think brown skin people have got one advantage in their favour because of their skin colour. But I think if you look at where these makeup's been sold in the West predominantly, why? Because of the colour of the skin. And that's not an attack on pale white people. It's just facts. The Europeans dominate makeup and so on. So, and why? Because the numbers are there. That's where they do their sales. Whereas other cultures who don't need it, well, there's not a big push about it. There's no massive billboards.
Right. And see, us as men, but see, that's why in a one married woman that was in denial, because I said I was in an era when men was embracing women that have big butts.
Yeah, right.
And so now they're saying, "Oh, I gotta get my butt big," and
Yeah,
they embrace it. So it's like they're not being their true self.
yeah, right. Yes, agree.
And they are destroying themselves. They're hurting themselves for trying to be something that they're naturally not.
Yeah, it's a social pressures. Look at this, all the social media. Just people live off that. Everyone's wearing active wear. They don't even go to gyms. And to fit into that, or some of them wear it because it holds them in, holds their body and shapes their body the way they want it. Where'd they get that idea from? Social media. So it plays a massive role. And it's ironic. It really bamboozles me how you can wear active wear. You don't even have to go to gym. I know it's comfortable. I get it. But it's not about that. It's more about, does my ass look good? Yeah, it does. No, that's enough. That's what matters.
Right. And that's the ego of a woman. They always want more. They want more.
Yeah.
Why are they afraid to be their natural self?
Yeah, they definitely do want more. Yeah, that'll get attention for some of them. The fact that they do seek more than what they're gifted with. I mean, I stopped doing tattoos, putting tattoos on my body, because I realized that God created me perfect. Why do I have to alter it? That's just my perspective on life.
And see, and read Sarah, she put, because they don't see them as individual humans.
I don't see.
That's crazy.
I'm confused with that one.
Exactly. That's why I invited her to see what she joined me. Come join the conversation. And see, women, they make up a lot of excuses. Just be natural. But they're afraid. It's like they're a coward when it comes to natural.
Yeah, and it goes back to the peer pressure, and to fit in. I mean, to fit in is a big problem for younger people of any era. It doesn't matter what era. It's from, let's say, the 100 years. To fit in, you've had to either take up cigarette smoking, or look a particular way, or dress a particular way. Social pressure does play a big role on people. It affects the outcome of people's behaviour, personalities, ignorance, arrogance. They invest a lot of time on presentation and presence rather than building their their own natural, skills, personality, ability to have a great conversation. It'd be attractive in that way rather than cosmetically.
Exactly, because she could put all the makeup, all the wigs and weaves that she want.
Yeah.
But guess what? If her personality
Mm.
is toxic and disgusting, then it's a turn off. She lose.
Well, yeah. I mean, especially with well, I think it's died off a lot now, but we don't need men. That whole conversation, that's very toxic. That one.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was whatever was happening back then. That was extremely toxic, and women know it. I mean, women talk about it. I can talk to many women about it, and a lot of them will agree. They don't entertain that women don't need men. Uh, Bullshit. That's sure you may be making good money, and you're doing all this and that, but at the end of the day, you're also becoming more masculine than feminine. And
Facts. And that's not their role. That's not their place.
yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. But we talk about equality. You don't get equality in that way. You get equality in out of respect within your own home front, and your peers will be in.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. And this is the problem
yeah,
with women because they're demanding and they always want to control shit. Like
yeah.
those two women, they wanted to dictate the conversation. You can't do that.
Yeah, I didn't have any issues with their opinions and their ways, but at the same time, because they did give and take, they were very flexible on the conversation, but also
And they had
they
attitude.
were trying to assert their opinion rather than be have a conversation about it.
Right? Like they had like an attitude and plus they was demanding in conversation. To me, I was telling them,
Mm,
and not only I love natural beauty, I support it. So them as women, they should love that. But that was more demanding and defending makeup and wigs and weaves. That's crazy.
yeah, but
It's
I
like
think
it's like my bad abs, like real quick. It's like
sure,
if you know cigarettes are bad for you, right?
yeah,
And you're defending the cigarette. If I be like abs,
mm,
your life will become better
mm.
if you stop smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, no doubt, and and I'd be a hypocrite to express that because I do smoke, to be quite honest. So I do know when to hold my tongue, and accept someone's narrative when they 100%. I mean, I can preach many things about. I mean, I work with food. I'm an executive chef. I've got now my own businesses, but at the same time, food. I mean,
Congratulations.
thank you, brother. I design food for people that are trying to get on the right path. But do you think I practice it? No. I mean, chefs have the worst diets. Hairdressers have the worst hairstyles. Mechanics have the worst sounding cars, and that's the reality of some of these professions. We're invested in other people rather than ourselves. you know, that's very common. That
That's true.
yeah.
I agree.
But saying that, yeah. I bought a treadmill 2 months ago. I think I've done about 6 kilometres on it in total, and then I passed it over to one of my staff. I said, "You better take it, otherwise it's going to become a clothes rack. Better you take it off me. You're keen on getting fit. There you go, take that." And I think it's just sitting there at her house. The idea dies off. The novelty dies off very fast. Yeah. All right, brother. I'm going to wrap it up. Nice talking to you. It's
You as
3
well.
a.m. 3 a.m. here.
Congrats
So
on your marriage and success.
thank you, my bro.
Congrats.
I appreciate the kind words. Take care.
You too.
Yep. Ciao.
Uh, Went red.
Mm-hmm.
Why did natural stop being enough? Do women even like natural beauty anymore?
Women do like natural beauty. It,
Really?
you know,
And I think that sometimes that it's interpreted and perceived wrong, um, especially by the male figures, specifically men, black men figures. But yeah, women like their natural self, of course. They like their natural hair. They don't. They maybe don't like to, have to, um, tame it and play with it because, of course, hair does take some time. Or they maybe want to hide this little pimple with some little concealer or something. It doesn't change the aspect though. They do like themselves.
Because it's about embracing. You know how you tell a little kid to be yourself, embrace yourself, don't try to be like nobody else but you. This would men be trying to tell women, like, we see you for who you are.
And that's
If
fine.
you if you a good girl, be a good girl. Don't try to be a bad girl for what?
Okay, but yeah, so listen, right? That's fine, right? But women aren't trying to be anything else just because I might put like a wig or a hairstyle in, or if I might put like I don't wear makeup, but if I might put like some makeup on or something, then that's fine. Because at the end of the day, it's all of it is just right. It's not how can I say it's I'm not trying to say it alters the appearance, but it more how can I say it gives it that little spot. At the end of the day, right? Y'all want us to be women, so we're gonna be women. Y'all want us to be feminine, so we're gonna be feminine, right? Ever since little girls, we've been playing in makeup, wigs, dresses, whatever. Does it specifically mean that we're trying to be somebody else? No, but you gotta understand, we're women we're women that went through girlhood, right? I don't know how else to put that. Yeah, we're women that went through girlhood, right? So we're still going to understand the aspect of everything. That's just us. That's just feminine. That's just what it is. And I sit there and I think that for men, when y'all sit up there and y'all say, "I want a woman," I want a woman, and a woman is acting like a woman. Now all of a sudden she's trying to be somebody else.
No, see,
So,
this is the
man,
this is the point. When we say woman, right? A natural woman. But also it depends on the type of man. You will have a type of man that's you're just a street type of man. You got those street type of men. They don't care what you are. They just want to. They have the only thing they have on their mind is the rest. But the other type of man, if he's a gentleman type of man, he want you to be a lady, respectful, a woman. Now makeup and weave, he probably won't care, but it depends. But the other type of man, like myself, a gentleman and a wise man, I want my woman to be her natural self. No wigs, no weave, no piercing on the belly, no tattoos, and no makeup. Just be your natural born self. And the rest will take care of itself because I want to see you for you. With red, I want to feel your beauty. I want to feel your natural beauty no matter what. I want to see you for you. I want to understand you for you,
right.
not nobody else. Not no, oh, like this girl did it. I got to do it too. Nah,
I mean,
none of
it's
that.
not no
Not no
compare.
long nails either. I don't want none of that. I want the natural you.
Hold on.
If I propose to a woman, I'm proposing to you, not Keisha, not Laquita. I'm proposing to you.
Right. That woman can still be herself, even with just wigs or added hair or
Uh,
makeup on. Now, like I said, there is men out there, they want full blown natural. that is fine. There's women out there that is full blown natural. They don't wear no wigs, they don't wear nothing, that's simply okay. But what you just told me is you don't want your woman to wear wigs, add-ons, makeup. You don't want them to wear piercings or tattoos. Do you have tattoos?
Hell no.
Do
Now,
you
like the only piercings they can have is like, of course, on their ears, but don't do no extra shit with it. You have women that be piercing
so
themselves
so your body is
extra,
naked pretty much.
huh?
So your body is naked. You have no piercing, no tattoo.
I said natural, correct?
Okay, but that's do understand that if we're talking about natural, right? Okay, so if you want your woman to be full blown natural, then definitely be okay with the woman that be okay with the woman that doesn't wear wigs, wear their natural coarse hair, whatever type of hair they have. Be okay with the not piercings. Be okay with the not makeup. Be okay with the hairy coochies. Be okay with
Oh,
that.
wait. Okay. 99.8%. She got to shave her legs and
No,
the hair
no,
on her
no.
cooch. The
Natural.
hair left
Be
on her cooch. No,
natural.
no, 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 no.
No,
I'm giving you your
natural.
credit. I'm giving you your credit. She got to be 99.8% natural.
Nah, you
You
changing
happy
up.
now? You happy now? No, 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 no. I just changed it. You happy now?
Now you changing up your
I gave you
standpoint.
points. No, no, no. I'm saying, and I congratulate you. So basically, I'm giving you your credit. So she had to be 99.8% natural. She got to chop
Okay,
off
so
that
she needs to be
her
natural to
on
an
her pooch.
extent.
Yes.
Okay, so you don't want her to be her full blown natural self. We want her to be natural to an extent. Great. Okay, got it. Uh,
Because shit, like, why would I be like with a woman that got more hair on her legs than I do? That ain't gonna
you gonna
go.
climb through that forest.
That ain't gonna rock. Nah, hell nah. Hell nah.
You gonna climb. So
Hell
it's like
nah.
it's the same thing, right? You don't want women to have nasty nails or nothing like that. Even if they have nothing on their nail beds, right? They can still have little nasty, little junky nails. You want them to care about their nails. Now if I don't have any clear paint or anything on my nails, that's natural, right? Now, say if that woman she has some like very handkerchief, nasty, kind of like some manly, just disgusting kind of fingers. Would you kind of look at now you can't say, right? You can't say when you're meeting with a woman, right? You can't say that you sometimes don't look at what she got going on. Like I sometimes look at the teeth, Now I'm not saying it makes you whole, but I do look at the teeth, the nails, kind of just to get a glimpse of how you take care of yourself. You know what I mean?
You know
So
how, but by you saying that, I gotta say this. You know how women, how y'all size of a man, y'all look at his shoes, y'all look at his beard, and all this other shit. We look at y'all wigs and weave and y'all nail extensions. So if we see a
exactly,
woman that got long nails, but hold on, check this out. If we see y'all with long nails, we gonna view y'all ghetto as hell.
okay, hold on.
That that's how we view y'all.
My thing is like this, right? Now I'm not gonna sit up here and act like ghetto is a bad word because ghetto is not a bad word, okay?
It's not.
Some of our black people they just happen to be ghetto, and that's just a root, and that's okay. It is what it is.
Right.
But like I said the same thing, right? We look at people and we kind of get a perspective off of kind of even it's like how they move, right? And you're gonna get a
Right.
perspective of how they move, how they balance themselves, how they control themselves. If there's somebody that typically probably goes for like all men and just a hoe and a 304, you're probably gonna look at that and be like, I don't know, right? So that's what I'm sitting here saying. If we're going to take the roots of saying that we want a natural woman, let that woman be natural and full out, right? So she ends up having some guy fingers. If the toes, come on now, if the toes. Right, if the toes, you took the socks off, like I'm about to suck these toes, and
Oh hell,
and you seen it,
keep it
and you like,
classy. Keep it
oh,
classy.
and you're like, oh, What's that in between your toes?
Come on now, we can't. No, no, you know exactly what I'm saying.
No. See,
No, listen, no,
it's
no, no.
called.
You know exactly what I'm
You
saying.
never met one of them natural women that even on their
I want,
periods they don't wear
of
pads.
course, what man don't want a woman to take care of her feet? Now listen, I'm saying this. Don't y'all overdo beauty. So all I'm saying is don't overdo your beauty. That's it.
Okay, so you say don't overdo your beauty, but also so it's an extent. Once again, don't overextend your beauty from your natural self, right? So it's pretty much you just saying it, but putting another word up in it, right?
No, because we
Um,
want, cause like you went to the extreme.
no, see
A
this is
man, a man like we want, like a woman must take care of her feet. You know that. But I'm saying is,
what it's
and
not
her
about
nails, of
taking.
course, like her nails, like gotta be clean. But I'm saying not long, like a Baps, like a movie Baps. Not that. We don't want
Well, that's her
that.
natural nail. That's her natural nail size.
Nah, was it?
Listen, if you look at that woman's feet, right? I'm not sitting here saying like, oh, it doesn't look taken care of, but say she has some like long natural toenails, it's getting brown, kind of tint, twisted, kind of curled in, just some little nasty toenails or whatever. Now, my thing's like this, right? If you want an all full blown natural woman, you should probably these are these women, I forgot what they're called, but they're basically their group of women that they go natural all over the place. So yeah, you're gonna
No,
get
no, not those type of women. A woman that's natural without the extra nonsense to enhance their beauty.
okay.
She got to
So
take care of course. She got to take care of her feet. She got to take care of her hands. But don't do no ghetto nonsense for the fingernails, for the piercings. Like don't do no extra shit. You got women that's piercing like their eyebrows and their
look,
cheek. That's extra.
I mean, and I understand that, but what about free bleeding? What if you really
Who?
want to free bleed?
What?
Yeah. So basically, free bleeding is pretty much like a natural form of a woman being on her cycle. And when she bleeds, she doesn't put a tampon in, she doesn't put a pad on, she doesn't put a cup in. She pretty much just
See.
free bleeds,
No.
but it's natural.
But you know overall like what I'm talking about.
No, I don't know. You know why I don't know?
Come
Okay,
on,
no, okay.
with
Men will
red,
say
come on
this,
now. You know
right?
what I'm talking about.
No, let me tell you, men will say this, right? And the mind you, right? I picked up off of the type of stuff that you said, so I'm like, okay, dang, he wants her to be natural to the bone.
See,
So
no, no.
no, but he wants her to be
See, you
natural to the
playing, nah, you
bone.
playing. You know damn well don't know man. I don't care who he is. Don't know man want a woman that got more hair on her legs than he do. Come on now.
Actually, there's men out here that is okay with being them group of women. There is men okay with out here that is okay with being with them group of women. I'm
Man,
talking
they
about. I had talked to. It was last year. I had talked to this one woman, and she's a free spirit. Like she is natural to the bone. I'm talking about. You see here everywhere. I'm talking about hair on her armpit, hair on her, arms and legs. And she said that listen, her man is okay with going through that little, forest. I'm like, okay, your man loves you natural to the bone. So that's what I'm sitting here saying. Like, if you
no
want
like he
that
a
woman,
loser or he a coward of a man.
how he a coward of a man if that's what he likes? What are you talking about?
He don't like that. He have no other options.
He different. So you telling me out of every people that he could probably get, he's gonna be with the woman where he has to find a map to get to the coochie?
You just said he with a woman that got more hair on her legs than he do, and she
Yeah,
have a lot of hair on her poochie.
exactly. Okay, so another example.
He have no other option.
Okay, so there is actually, I think that a lot of the times humans they forget that some people is just naturally big. They don't even have to eat much. They just naturally been big since a baby, right? So would you, or say just like maybe even just say that you were with your woman, right? And she ended up getting like, I don't know, probably in condition, probably an eating habit, whatever. She ended up getting like really big, right?
Right.
What's your? Cause I kind of want to know your moves. Like, what's your move there?
What's my mood?
Cause that's natural. Like at the end of the day, like she might be big, but that's natural.
I said natural beauty,
Yeah, that's natural beauty.
but
So
she's not.
I'm testing how far you're gonna go to when you
No, no, no,
like
no, 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 no. I just
that's what
told
I
you like the
said. Just
basic
say
part.
that.
I told you like the
Hell, just
basic
say
part.
that for real.
Okay, okay. That's why I took my percentage down. What I'm saying is natural beauty is natural beauty. Of course, I don't want to be with a non-attractive woman. Like for us, like for example, Went Red, I view you as a beautiful woman. But are you a natural beautiful woman? And I'm not saying
Oh, this my hair. I don't understand why people keep saying this my hair.
I'm not saying like a complete natural, but you know like what I'm saying. If you don't got no hair on your legs, if your hair natural, your face natural, and your nails not looking like Babs, then we good to go.
Okay. Uh, so my standpoint is, I don't know. I would feel like that women can wear. I'm not sitting here saying you said that women can't wear whatever they want to wear, but I believe that it shouldn't be any bad blood with a woman that's wearing fake hair and makeup and all that other stuff. What is that? Is that mine? Is that my phone? Can you hear me?
Is it yours or mine?
I don't know. Is it mine? That's yours. Um, I think that if
It
a
depends like
woman
where
wants
you
to,
at, like in your background.
it's not mine. It's yours. Trust.
It's mine. It can't be.
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you
Okay.
very well, my love.
So yeah, like I believe that if a woman wants to express herself, um, in these type of beauty forms, then let women express itself. And I think that sometimes that's where women feel like men is against them, because y'all have so much say so on what goes, what is this, how you need to move. A lot of the things, a lot of the times, you could swipe up on panels up on the FIP, and it's just talking about what Black women need to do. Black women should. This is my phone. Don't make me mad. Hold on.
Take your time, my love. But I do got a reply for that.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well.
This is crazy. Like, I ain't got no Android. Okay, I got this 16. Um, but no. So I think that again, I'm not sitting here saying that we can't advocate for more women to be natural beauty, but it's like just as we advocate for a woman or anybody to be natural, to be their self, let's also advocate for people to express themselves however they would like to.
Now, see, I gotta stop you there. Well, even though you stopped, and I appreciate it, but um, women, we know y'all very controlling. So, especially when it comes to black men. So, black men don't really have the freedom to do what he want to do without y'all input. And when y'all trying to check up on him to see what he doing, or to be on to be on his phone, and every time when a black man express himself and he's telling the truth, y'all pounce on him. So he can, you know what I'm saying, uncover the truth. But men, of course, we want to see y'all happy, but at the same time, don't get out of control with it. It's like if you got ice cream, right? Don't put no extra nonsense on the ice cream. That's all. You can have your ice cream here and there, but don't put no sprinkles, no Tic Tacs, no, no, like don't put no extra stuff on the ice cream. That's all.
You just like prove my point though, and then before
What
you
point, my
wait,
love?
hold on, before you prove my point, You done brought up some whole other nonsense talking about women is controlling. Like, hold on,
Y'all are
I'm gonna get
controlling.
you there. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna get you
Go
there.
ahead. Take your
Let
time,
me
my love. But y'all are controlling though. Take your time.
hold on.
Y'all
So
controlling
when
as
I said
hell.
that, people, they like to advocate for women, about their natural beauty, and then women for like not even just women, just people to express themselves how they want to express themselves. When it comes down to a form, it shouldn't be an extent with women of how far they want to go to express themselves. You know what I mean? It's like, let somebody be that person. If that, if they want to be that, let them be that. If they, it's like saying, it's like me going out to a 304, right? And being like, oh, da 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 da. Da. No, I'm not going to do that, because if they want to be that, let them be that. They can only change their outcome, right? So,
Ooh, you just gave me this dope ass idea. Okay, hold on. Wait.
like,
So you telling me if whatever man you find sexually attractive, you have to say if you find Chris Brown sexually
oh
attractive.
my, I don't find Chris Brown. Please don't. Ugh,
Well,
don't even
what?
use that one.
Give me
Ugh.
a man like that you find like what man do you find sexually attractive?
I don't even know.
No, so you know, so you playing.
No, I'm
Like
not
whatever
playing.
man,
I really
so
don't
like
know.
so like whatever man you find sexually attractive, right?
BB,
It,
I love you.
if he asks, I love her too, but women I do be tripping. But whatever man you find sexually attractive and you want him bad in your life,
Mm,
you have to make sacrifices to be in his life, in his
hold
world.
on.
So if it means for you to not, no circumstances to wear a weave or wigs, are you gonna do that?
Wait, so if I find a man that is attractive and he's everything that I need in my life and he wants me
Yes.
to, no, because then that would be control. Then that would be not me being
That's not
myself,
controlling. So
right? So
so
if, mind you, right? So if a man is going to love me for me, right? So if it's like me getting into a relationship with a man that has a best friend and then keep complaining on his best friend and all this other stuff. No, that's too much. Let's just do it too much. Don't get into no relationship with a man that got no best friend. So if I knew that I like to express myself in any form of way that I like to express myself, I'm not going to be with a man that has an otherwise opinion. This is why you have that communication talk before you get into a relationship with them. You have a communication talk before you even get into marriage with them. It's just
so you're
simple as
bossy.
that.
It seems like you're very independent and bossy.
Am I independent and bossy?
It seems like you're very independent and bossy and controlling.
I'm hold on, I'm not controlling, but I have heard that I'm a little bossy, but I'm not controlling
Exactly.
at all. Like, I'm not gonna sit up there and control your whole, listen, a man is gonna show you who he is. So man gonna do what he wants to do, right? Now,
But you
I'm not gonna
said
sit up
you
there
don't.
and hold on, I'm not gonna sit up there and calculate what this man is doing every minute, right? I'm going to let that man show me who he is, and I'm going to let so you're not gonna understand me when I say this, right? So I have never been in a relationship. That is because I need my mindset to be on at least a mindset mentality of relationship ready. Because if I get into that relationship, right, and I'm not relationship ready, I'm most likely not going to be into that relationship because I know how I am, right? It's not me like, I'm not going to get into a relationship, and because he's doing this, and that, I'm going to start tic-tacking him every single time he do something. No, I'm going to let that man fall on his own. I'm going to let him show me who he is. And then I'm going to decide if we should continue this or not. And I think that sometimes women don't take the time to go ahead and do that. Everybody's so quick to get into a relationship nowadays. But me, I'm going to take that time, okay? Because ain't no way I'm going to be giving all this energy and we dated into marriage, and it just it's nasty. Okay.
First off, men control marriage. You
Oh
have to be on his program. No, I'm saying I'm being real with you. This is the reality. You have to be in his program. He got to see you and view you as a wife. If
Of
he don't see
course.
you and view you as a wife, you lose. You're not gonna get married, my love. But so that I'm just saying is women have to submit, women have to make sacrifices to please her man, to keep him happy as a king that he is. And then when he see you as a wife, when he view you as a wife, he gonna get on that knee. He gonna get on that knee.
Listen,
What's wrong?
I think okay, I'll agree with men get to decide the timing of, when they want to go ahead and make you a wife. I do understand that. But I think that it both plays into the part of we know what we're building up to, right? So we're having that hard conversations, we're having them talks, we're doing them things. I'm doing my part as a woman for you, right? You're doing your part as a man for me. You even though you as a man get to decide when you want to propose and make me a wife, I as a wife, as a woman, right? As a woman, I get to accept yes or no. Yes or no.
That's the beautiful thing about it. Now check this out, right? But he still have to propose. Now, if you tell him no, that mean he good. He
That
can
means I
find
win.
another you. That mean he win.
No, that means I win.
No, you're selfish. He win.
Wait, how does that work?
No, because no. Check this out. It's like
You
saying
beat a
no, no,
man's
no, no,
man or
no, 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 no. I'm gonna
something?
tell you why.
Like,
No. I'm gonna tell you why. Like this is like basic common sense. Like if you right, you gotta say you're with your little cousin. Let's say your little cousin 10 years old, right?
oh
But
no.
your little 10-year-old. All
Wait, let
right,
me go get some water and then I'm gonna
take
come
your
back.
time, my love. Take your time, my love.
Ooh, okay. Cause, cause, what are you talking about?
Yeah, now if
Right. So now I'm
if
ready to
you,
really have a real talk. Cause I ain't got no cotton mouth.
I feel you, I'm just like telling the truth. So if you surprise someone, right? You just say if you're gonna surprise your younger relative to a trip to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
You're expecting him or her to say yes to be on board,
Of
but they
course.
have the power to say no.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you may feel a way by them saying no, but you win because guess what? You're going to Miami anyways. So you can find another relative to say yes and go to Miami. So him as a man, when he proposed to you, even though you have the power to say yes or no, he still win. Like if you tell him no, he can take that ring and now he's gonna propose to Becky. And she's gonna replace
Okay,
you
let
as his
him
wife.
propose to Becky, but in the meantime, let's stop talking about who win, because it's like saying it's a man or a woman the prize. Like I hate that little topic. Because come on, how grown are we?
I ain't say that. I just stated a fact once again. You
Mm,
you offer one of
a
your
fact.
relatives
Okay.
a trip to Miami. If they say no, they have the power to say yes or no. So
Right.
they use their little power to say no. Now you still have the tickets and the shit to Miami.
Right.
You are the winner. You're going to Miami no matter what. So you're gonna take somebody else to Miami. He have the power. He have the ring in his hand.
Yeah.
Your power, your only power is yes or no. You told him no. So now your power is no longer, now your power is gone. You use your power, you told him no.
Okay.
So he's taking his talents. He's taking his ring elsewhere, and now he's proposing to Becky, and she's replacing you as his
Are
wife.
you hearing
He
yourself?
win.
Whether he goes and proposes to Becky,
I'm
I'm
just giving
not.
out a
Hold
name.
on.
A name is a name.
Hold on. Okay, well, whether he goes propose to Becky, right? We both still have our individually own lives to live. So whether he goes out and sprout his wings, I'm still going out to sprout my wings. Whether I said yes or no, or whether, he didn't decide to propose to me. And
So
like
you don't
what?
see yourself like so you don't see you probably taking not saying like you're taking offense, but it just seems like you're not okay with the winning and the losing. I'm
It's
just
not
going
about the
off.
winning and losing. I think it's just like for me, the winning. First of all, I decided to joke with it, but the whole winning and losing is kiddish. Cause even just like saying like men is prize, woman is prize, like that's just so kiddish to me. Like it's just so corny. Like
No, because I look at it as now if a man proposed to you, you tell him yes, and you take that ring, or you're not gonna celebrate with your girls. Exactly.
what are you talking about? We're talking about a win-win. Like hold
I'm
on.
saying
You're talking about a win-win, who wins and loses in the game.
no, I didn't say a game.
I
I'm
didn't say
saying
a
in a
game. This is
situation.
like
No, listen, wait. I'm saying is once again,
okay.
if a man proposed to you, your power is to tell him yes or no.
Okay.
If you tell him no, that means your relationship, well, 9 times out of 10, will be over. He's
Mhm.
gonna move on.
Mhm.
So you lose in that point.
Mhm.
But I'm saying is if you tell him yes, when you receive that ring on your finger, you're gonna be happy and joy, feel like you're a champion. Exactly. You're gonna celebrate that ring, you're gonna show it off and all that other girly shit that y'all do.
Okay.
But you're gonna feel like a winner, a champion, right or wrong.
It's just not
Just keep it a
our
hundred. Yes.
definition. Our definitions of that is just
You
it's not
win.
alignment. Like it's not the same. So it's just not going to be fair for
How
me
was
to
it not the
downplay what
same?
I know for this to be, and then for me to sit up there and say, "Now I'm not." Listen, I'm always okay with saying I'm wrong. But I'm sitting here saying is our definitions isn't the same. Like I'm not gonna sit up there
So you're
and
not gonna feel like a champion.
you're not
So you're not
listen,
gonna
you're
feel
not
like a
gonna get
winner.
paraded off of me downplaying my answer.
And no, it's not downplaying. It's simple. Okay, no matter of fact, just take you out, right? You just say Ashley. You just say a girl named Ashley, right? A man proposed to her. She say yes, and she received the ring.
Oh my god.
What's her reaction gonna be?
Cheerful, happy.
Like a champion.
And that's fine. Okay. All right,
That's
let's get
all
to
I'm
the
saying.
nitty-gritty because we stay listen.
Go ahead. My
The
bad. Go
nitty-gritty.
ahead.
Listen.
Go ahead.
I don't know this whole thing where it's like woman is controlling. Women is controlling. I think that's a crazy take. Are you grouping all women?
Any man, see, I didn't say all women.
Okay. Okay.
We know this. Y'all are controlling as hell. You know that, right?
Well, hold on. I don't because listen, I'm not controlling
Oh
you, right?
shit.
Hold on, wait. I can't you can't expect me to say, oh, I'm controlling. First of all, if I
No,
just told you
go
that
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
if I just told you that I've never been in a relationship, how do you expect me to sit up there and know how I am in a relationship?
No, you can be controlling without you being in a relationship. And
Right. Okay, yes, I'm not controlling.
you
Do what
said
you want to do.
yourself, people view you as bossy. And what is bossy?
Not, no, so when
Nope, that's controlling.
if you don't, hold on, don't even do that. Don't even do that. Because when people say that I'm bossy, people just specifically just saying like I'm a very like prissy type of person. Like I'm very princey. Like I'm girly in a way. How can I say? But it's not like to the point where like I'm controlling. Like they never came off and like oh yeah, it's like a controller. It's just more of like you're really like princey with it. Like you're a little bossy.
What about demanding?
I never been demanding, but that's people never told me that I'm demanding.
Unless I was afraid to.
I mean, again, I've always been cool with people, and I've always told them like, listen, like if I'm something, if I'm acting like something, don't even be afraid to open up. Tell me how it is, because I need somebody real around my corner. So
And and you said when I said a man that you find sexually attractive, a man that you want, you said I have to be myself no matter what. So that's kind of in a way still controlling because you're not going to dictate what he want you to do.
what do you?
When I said if you
when
find
I
a man that's sexually attractive, remember I said whatever man you find sexually attractive,
you not about to
if he
get
tell
me,
you no wigs, no weave, and you said what after that? What did you say?
you not about to get me. You had said you had asked your question, and I had said that I'm not gonna be in tunes or give my energy to a man that wants something different than how I already vow and the standards that I have for myself. It's like if you lessen one standard, you gonna lessen all standards, right? If I listen one vow for myself, I'm most likely gonna start listening all the vow for myself completely, right? So I'm not gonna sit up there and do that. So I've never said anything how you're trying to put it. You're
You
trying to.
as a woman, so okay, so you telling me you won't submit to a man
That's not what I'm saying. I will submit to a man. But
by him saying
I'm a,
no wigs, no weave.
right. I'm going to submit to a man who loves me for me, right? I'm going to get into a relationship. I'm going to give my energy to a man who accepts me for me. So if I like, wigs or extensions and makeup and all this other stuff, right? I'm most likely going to get myself into. This is why they say don't have a political or religious difference than your partner. I mean, some people do, but this is why they sit up there and say don't do that. I'm not gonna sit up there and look for a man who wants a different side of me. Go find a different side woman somewhere else. That's completely fine. You know, what you want is what you want. What you need is what you need. That's fine. But I'm not that woman. I think I think you got it all wrong.
No,
Like
I don't.
submit
No, I
is
don't.
not you controlling my bodily autonomy and things that I do. Submitting to you means me fulfilling your needs and wants.
Yes, and he need you to take that wig and weave off.
Right. So if that man need me to do something that he already came into a relationship with me and he already know that I like to do, then what is that? That is now controlling. What did I say? If you get into a relationship with a 304, right? And you knew she was a 304 and she's still trying a 304 and you asking that 304 to not 304, you just put
Uh,
yourself you just put
uh,
yourself in the blind spot.
uh. You know this as a woman. Watch you gonna be in denial. Don't women say all the time that I can change my man? I
Yeah.
can change a man. Don't they say that?
Yeah, but why would
So
you want it? First
what
off,
do
I'm
you
not
wait,
gonna
wait
sit up there and change no man.
what do you think a man mentality is, for example?
Why would I
If
sit up
you're
there and say
if
man
you're
mentality? I'm not a man. I only
if a
know women.
304, no. I'm getting somewhere. So if that 304 that he took, he feel like, okay, I'm gonna make her a winner now. So he expect this 304 to change her ways because now you're with me. You're with a better man. So you should be a better woman by being with me. Change your behavior, my love. That's it.
If you already feel like that I wasn't a better woman off of what I had already set up there and brought into the relationship or brought into the energy of us of us becoming something to make this a relationship,
You
then
brought up
that's on you,
304.
my love. That's
You brought up 304.
huh? You don't know.
I
I'm
said,
sitting here. I'm telling you. I brought up 3 or 4. So you're interpreting me wrong, right? You're not understanding what I'm saying. What? Right? Let me ask you a question, right?
I just did. I counter. Listen, I went off what you said. You said if he knew she was 304 coming
Oh my
in,
god.
his mentality as a man, if he's a champion already,
Right?
yes, he made a decision and took that 304 in. But this is basic common sense. Now listen, this is basic common sense. He expects her. Now
Okay.
you're with me. You're with a winner. I expect you to change your ways. You telling me a 304, if
And that's
LeBron
fine. But
James
if she
take home
don't
a
get
304,
mad,
if she don't change her ways, she delusional and crazy as hell.
that's fine, right? If
That's
she
what I'm
no, listen,
saying.
listen though, right? That's fine. If she wants to change her ways, that's fine. But if a woman and you tell that woman that and that woman don't want to change her ways because of that, you can't be mad because you already know what you put yourself in. Let me ask you a question. Maybe I gotta make this a little example because you just not getting it.
What the hell?
You're
I'm
not
getting it.
you're not getting
You
it.
sounding foolish, but continue. Continue.
You're not getting it.
Talk your shit. Go ahead. Talk
I,
your shit.
I'm gonna pop my shit. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. So boom. So, you know, you see this woman, this woman is known. She's pretty much, how can I say? She's the block walker. I don't know if you know what a block walker is. You know what a block walker is?
A woman that's for the streets.
Right. So she's the block walker. You see her, you know, the conversation's going good. Y'all end up talking. Conversation's going well. Conversation's going good. It's on point. You like, I want to continue this, let me take you out to dinner. Let me take you out to eat. Okay, cool. Y'all go out to eat. After that, you hear some words on the street that, like, she's still doing what she's doing. She's still being a block walker. Now, y'all not in a relationship, so you can't really, like, y'all just kind of got in something, so you can't really do too much about it. But sit up there and say, like, along the way, y'all talking, conversation going good, bonding going good, experiencing going good. Y'all continuing this. It's been some months now. Again, you hear that she's still being the block walker that she is, right? Now, that woman and y'all had a talk, right? You knew what she was, and she ends up stating, "Hey, I just want to let you know that I'm still going to be a block walker." And what would be your response to that? Oh, you're on mute? Okay. Exactly. I mean, should accept yes. You're on mute. I think he knows that. Exactly, man. Should accept yes, you are, and not change you. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, change it for the better. It's okay, but just fully, you know what I'm already am. You already know what I'm about, and you already
Gee,
know how
once
I express
again,
myself.
once again,
No, I asked you a question.
you're
Answer
making
it.
up an
You was
excuse.
just on
That's an
mute.
excuse. No, listen. I
Oh
muted
my
myself
god.
for a reason. No excuses.
Okay, so answer
If
the question.
if I take a woman for the streets, if I take her in,
Mm-hmm.
I know what she is. But to me, as a real man, I
Mm-hmm.
come first. I'm gonna tell her, you were the champion now. Change your behavior. And if you don't change your behavior, there's the exit door. Keep enjoying the streets. That's the answer.
Right. So therefore, and mind you, right, she accepts the door, right? The reason she accepts the door is because she knew what she came in, right? She knew she came in as a 304. Um, y'all had conversations, you knew or whatever. And so, you end up letting her know that it's either me or the streets, pretty much. She's gonna go back to them streets. You know why? Because at the end of the day, she knew what she did. She knew what she expressed herself as. That's something that she wants to continue expressing herself as. So therefore, it's not about, how can I say? It's hmm.
Miss Nikki, what up?
It's
Appreciate that.
not. It's not about her, not wanting to submit to you because she still could submit to you, but also the streets as well. But it's about you controlling. That. See, if you were to be like, no, you're going to da 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 and this, and you're gonna be how I want you to be. That's controlling, okay? Because you already know what she came up in there with. You already knew it. You already knew the
So you're
background.
defending a woman that's for the streets.
I'm
Question:
not defending.
Do you
Don't do
believe
that.
change?
Just because
Do
he
you believe
not
change is
winning.
for the better?
He not winning,
I am
y'all. So
winning.
he
I'm a
losing.
champion. I'm winning. You know I'm getting it.
No,
Question: do you believe change is for the better?
I do believe change is for the better.
Exactly.
But what if
Once
that's her
again,
better?
no,
What if
no,
that's her
no,
better?
no, no. If she know that I'm a champion coming in, and I know she's a for the streets type of woman, she's supposed to want to change. Like, damn, my life is good now. I don't need the streets. I need him.
I mean, again,
See, come
if
on,
that
man.
no, if that's her mindset, right? If that's what she wants to think and that's how she want to feel, of course, go, baby girl, go. But at the same time, she already knew what she was, what she enjoyed, and what she's proud of. So if she wants to continue doing that. And she doesn't want to continue being with you, then that's so well pleased because you already knew what she did and what she liked to do and what she wanted to continue to do. So you can't be mad at that she walked away because you already knew what she
Once
liked to and
again,
continue to do.
you're defending
I'm not
her behavior.
defending a 304, but what I'm sitting here saying, see, I think you're interpreting me wrong,
You're
right?
defending
It's
it. I
from
just
no,
said
it's
if she's with a
from
champion, no, 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 no,
wait,
no,
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 it's
no.
what is and
If
what
she's with
should
a
be.
champion,
What's your
I
name?
come
Michi?
first. If no,
Michi.
listen, my love,
You
listen. Check me out. If that for the streets woman, again, she know I'm a champion. She know I'm a
oh
champion.
my god.
I take her from the streets. I'm saving her, by the way. I'm taking her from the streets. She's with me now. Why in the fuck? Why in the hell would this for the streets woman still have that same mentality? Make that make sense,
Okay.
please.
So firstly, I'm gonna start off what is and what should be. Some women they do that and they want to get took from the streets, and that's okay. Some women they're okay and they're proud with to keep doing that. They're proud with what they do. They proud. They want to keep doing it. So if she chose that lifestyle to keep and to continuously to do, then that's on her. You can't save her if she don't want to be saved from those streets. I'm not sitting here defending her, but what I'm telling you what is and what should be. You're doing a fairy tale versus
No,
reality.
you're defending women. That's reality. What you're doing.
I'm
If
not
she's with
defending her, but
me,
I'm telling you what
if
is and
she's
what
with
should be.
me,
You want me to be biased?
no, it's not. No, I'm saying this is the facts of reality. What I just said.
And Delaney just said it. Why would you
If
take
I
her from the
know,
streets? That's your first mistake. I've been telling him that. I've been telling him that. Why would you
no,
even pick up a woman
you
that
just
sit
said,
up there and she likes to do something like that and then expect her to change her ways for you? And if she doesn't want to change her ways, you're trying to sit up there and trying to put some type of,
I
oh,
just
this,
said you're
this,
not
this on
listening.
it.
I said, if she still,
Delaney just said it.
no, you're not listening. If I said she have that mentality, like she's still for the streets, there's an exit door. Keep enjoying the streets, but there's a lot of men that take women from the streets all the time. That's why we label can't turn a hoe into a housewife. So I'm just giving you like some basic shit. But
That
all I'm
was
saying
your
is this.
risk. That was your risk. You decided to take her from the streets. That was your risk.
It is what it is.
It
That's why I
is what
brought
it
up
is. All right, next
he still
conversation.
win. He still win. You're not listening. He still win. He's a
I
champion.
don't,
She's not.
I don't care who's a champion, who's not. Again, that's why I
I
said that's
do.
kiddish.
That's the difference. No, it's not. This is the difference between me and you, right?
Yes,
Women
between
are
me.
not grateful being with a rich and wealthy man. So if a woman for the streets and she's with a multimillionaire and she's still behaving, this is wild.
You gotta understand, not every, even
We're
though a
not. We're
lot of
not. We're
women
not.
is for money, not every woman sees a man with money and just like, yeah, let me get that. Let me just, no, not every woman does that. Not every woman's on the same page.
Right.
I'm not defending it, but I'm telling you what is and what should be the reality. I'm not going to be biased about the reality. I'm not going to tell you a fairy tale. I'm not going to put the cherry on the ice cream cone. No,
You
I'm not
just
doing
did.
that. I'm not doing that. Michi, why would you take her from the streets? Why did you even decide to even continue to have a conversation with her and take her on a date?
You brought it up. No,
Right,
I'm
I
saying
brought
okay.
up the example, but you said that if you're
But
giving
I'm
her
entertaining
everything
the
that she
example.
needs and everything that she wants, and you have it all for her, and you decide that you want to take her from the streets one day, and she doesn't want to go from the streets one day, then XYZ.
First of all, man off tops, any man should be celebrated by him saving that streets woman from the streets.
I never.
If he's saving her, no, listen. Any man should be celebrated for that. For one, if she don't want to be saved, once again, there's the exit door. Keep enjoying the streets. I'm still rich and wealthy, so she lose. That's all I'm saying, and that's the reality.
Okay.
She loses. She don't want the help she
Then
needs.
that's fine. If you feel like she loses, then she loses. I'm not gonna sit up there and be like, oh
It's
no, she
simple.
wins. Oh no, she loses. Like,
It's
no, I'm
simple.
not sitting here telling
And
you
why
that.
take offense, my
What
love?
I'm
Why take
I'm not
offense?
taking. Can you stop? Don't do that. I don't like when people do that.
That's what you're doing. How you don't understand, right?
Michi, I understand what you're saying. Oh, I took her from the streets. I gave her this. I gave her that. What you mean she don't want a man like me? She want to go back to the streets? Shoot, she's a grown woman. If that's the lifestyle she loves and went, XYZ, all let it
Then
be.
God bless her, and
Then
she's gonna
God bless
continue to
her. That's all you
lose.
can
Then that's
do.
it. And she's gonna continue to lose. That's all I'm saying.
Well, then
That's
that's how
reality, by the way.
that's what you feel. Shoot.
That's
Okay.
reality.
Great. All right. Next
Women need to
conversation.
accept reality.
Right. So what's the
You
next
brought that
conversation?
crazy part up. Fuck, what were we talking about before you brought up that nonsense?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Because like you, you kind of took offense about the
Can you
proposal
stop saying that
situation.
I took offense? I'm not telling you that you took offense on anything, even though in some points you did take offense. I'm not
No,
going
I
to sit up there
haven't.
and tell you that you took
You took
offense.
offense
You know
about winning
why?
and
Because we're
losing.
having a conversation. So a
You took
conversation,
offense
sometimes
about
it
winning and
contain
losing.
your emotional logic. So,
No, I'm going off. I'm adjusting my energy to what you said. So when I said, once
but
again,
hold on. First off, don't adjust your energy to my energy. I'm a woman. Okay.
no, I'm
So
talking about
you're gonna have a man
this
energy about this
conversation.
situation, right? You're gonna have a
See, you're
man.
doing too much already. You're doing too much. I'm talking about from the words that you say.
Okay.
So I said this: if a man proposed to you,
I'm not
your
going back to this
problem,
conversation, dude. We already just had this conversation.
you change. Once again, you're dictating shit. You can't dictate shit. That's the problem. So you are controlling.
I'm not
Damn,
being
you a lie.
controlling. If
You
when
are a
that's not the
lie. You a
prompt,
lie.
you're finna
My
sit up
shit
there
on
and you're finna
restriction,
ask the
so I gotta
whole
leave.
marriage question
You just got
again.
my shit restricted. Congratulations.